Does your dog struggle with anxiety, stress, or trouble sleeping? Maybe they panic during thunderstorms, bark excessively when you leave, or just can't seem to settle down at night. Or like Reggie, car journeys cause deep-seated panic. If you're looking for a natural solution, you may have heard of valerian root, a herb that's been used in human medicine for centuries to promote calm and better sleep. But can it really help dogs too? And more importantly, is it safe for all dogs? Valerian comes from the root of a plant called Valeriana officinalis. Tell me if I've said that wrong. It's been used for centuries as a herbal remedy for anxiety, insomnia, and stress in people. The root contains natural compounds that act as mild sedatives and muscle relaxants. Dolly has not had any, unbelievably. So how does this tie into dogs? Well, more dog parents are turning to natural remedies for common issues like anxiety, restlessness, and sleep problems. And valerian has started gaining attention as a gentle plant-based option for dogs. Let's get to the big question. Is valerian safe for dogs? The short answer is yes. Valerian is generally considered safe for dogs when used correctly. It's not toxic, and many holistic vets actually recommend it as a natural alternative to pharmaceutical sedatives. However, and this is important, valerian isn't right for every dog. Puppies, pregnant or nursing dogs, and dogs with certain health conditions might be more sensitive. Also, it can interact with other medications, especially sedatives or drugs that affect the nervous system. So if your dog has any ongoing medical issues or is already on medication, always talk to your vet. Valerian offers a wide range of benefits for dogs, especially those dealing with anxiety, stress, or trouble sleeping. Let's break down some of the most common uses. Anxiety relief. Valerian is known for its calming properties. It can help ease general anxiety, separation anxiety, or a fear-based behavior like hiding, shaking, barking, or pacing. Better sleep. Dogs who have trouble falling or staying asleep may benefit from valerian's mild sedative effects. I think I need some of this stuff. Stress reduction. It's often used for situational stress like vet visits, car rides, grooming, or loud noises like fireworks. Muscle relaxation. Valerian has a muscle relaxant quality that may help dogs with chronic pain, stiffness, or spasms. Natural sedative alternative. It can be a gentler option than prescription medications with fewer side effects when used properly. If you're looking for a holistic way to support your dog's nervous system, valerian might be a good tool in your toolkit, especially for mild to moderate issues. How does valerian work for anxiety in dogs? Valerian works by boosting GABA, that's gamma aminobutyric acid, in the brain. I am not saying that again. GABA is a neurotransmitter that helps calm the nervous system. And when GABA levels go up, the brain relaxes, muscles loosen, and the anxiety starts to fade. For dogs with noise phobias, separation anxiety, or even general nervousness, valerian may just take the edge off and help them feel more grounded and safe. Just keep in mind that for severe anxiety or behavioural disorders, valerian alone might not be enough. You might need to combine it with training or medication as advised by your vet or canine behaviourist. So how do you actually give valerian to your dog? It comes in several different forms. Liquid extracts, these are easy to mix with food or water, and they allow for precise dosage control. Capsules or tablets, great for consistent dosing. You can hide them in a treat or crush them into food. Dried root powder, you can mix this directly into your dog's food. And valerian tea, yes, you can brew a valerian tea, let it cool and offer it to your dog, although this is less common. Start with the lowest recommended dose and monitor your dog's response. If all goes well, you can adjust the dose as needed, but always stay within the safe range. I love Dorwest Herbs, Skullcap and valerian root tablets and compounds. Lots of my customers use it with huge success. I have linked them below in the description for my UK viewers to check out. So what's the right dosage of valerian for dogs? Dosage will depend on your dog's weight, health status, and the form that you're using. So here is a general guideline. Liquid extract, 0.1 to 0.5 ml per 5 kilo of body weight, 1 to 2 times per day. Capsules or tablets, 50 to 100 milligrams per 5 kilo of body weight, 1 to 2 times per day. Dried root powder, 1/4 teaspoon per 5 kilos, 1 to 2 times per day. Again, always check with your holistic vet to make sure that the dosage is safe and appropriate for your dog's needs. Valerian is pretty gentle for most dogs, but side effects can happen, especially if the dose is too high. So here's what to watch for. Drowsiness or lethargy. It is expected in some cases, but it could be too much. Digestive upset, nausea and vomiting or diarrhea, especially if given on an empty stomach. Paradoxical excitement. In rare cases, some dogs get more hyper, not less. Allergic reactions are very rare, but you're looking for itching, swelling, or breathing issues. If you notice anything unusual, just stop the supplement and call your vet. Can valerian help with sleep problems? Yes, valerian is often used to help dogs who struggle with falling asleep or staying asleep. It's especially helpful for senior dogs, post-surgery recovery, or dogs dealing with discomfort at night. Try giving it 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime to help your dog wind down and just rest more comfortably. I do have another video coming up about sleep tips for dogs, so be sure to subscribe and I'll link it up here when it's out. How fast does valerian work? Most dogs feel the effects of valerian within 30 to 60 minutes. The calming effect usually lasts for 4 to 6 hours, depending on your dog's metabolism and the dose. If you're using it for something like a thunderstorm or a car ride, try to give it about 30 minutes before the event starts. I prefer to use the liquid compound for a quicker short-term use for Reggie in the car. He hates travelling, rather than the longer-term tablets. I give it direct to the mouth about 20 minutes before we set off, and it definitely helps. Can it interact with other medications? Yes, valerian can interact with other medications, especially sedatives, tranquilizers, and anesthetics. It may amplify their effects and lead to excessive sedation. It might also interact with medication that affect the liver or central nervous system. So if your dog is on any prescriptions or even other supplements, check with your vet before adding valerian. What about dogs with seizures? There's some research suggesting that valerian may have anticonvulsant properties, but if your dog has seizures, this is not something to DIY. Always work with your vet if you're thinking about using valerian alongside seizure medication or for neurological conditions. Can you give valerian every day? Yes, valerian can be given daily for ongoing issues like anxiety or sleep trouble, but it's not ideal to use it non-stop without breaks. Over time, like us, dogs can develop tolerance and the effects may wear off. It's best to use it as needed or in cycles with your vet's input. Keep an eye out for any signs of reduced effectiveness or side effects. Is it safe for puppies or pregnant dogs? In most cases, no. Valerian hasn't been studied enough in puppies or pregnant dogs, so it's best to avoid it unless your vet gives you the go-ahead. So is valerian right for your dog? If your pup struggles with anxiety, stress, or poor sleep, and you're looking for a natural, gentle solution, valerian could be a great option. If you've used valerian with your dog, let me know your experience in the comments. I read them and answer them all myself, and it makes me feel less like I'm talking to an empty room. I hope you found today's video somewhat useful. Don't forget to subscribe for more dog-related content, and thank you for watching. From my non-sedated dogs, but who are very tired, we'll see you on the next one.